Charlie. We have a lot of things in this garden. From here you can see collards, kale, 2 different kinds of kale, green beans, lots and lots of tomatoes, and a little bit off this way you can see lots of lettuce. So there's a lot out here. This is early September, mid-September I guess, while we're here. And we expect that we should be able to have food in the garden until about Thanksgiving, actually, because we grow things that really can live in the cold. And we run a business called Community Supported Agriculture. And some people just call it CSA. And what it means is that it's a way for families to get fresh food directly from a farmer, and it's a way for me as the farmer to make sure that I can sell everything that I can grow. So I have about 200 families. They come every week and they pick up their share of what the garden produced during that week. So my workers and I work all week long growing things and taking care of the weeds and harvesting. And then the families come once a week and they take their part of it. Charlie, this is not a ball. You cannot chase tomatoes. You can only slice them and put them on sandwiches. One of the things you might notice here is that the rows in the garden are all on the contour. And what that means is that instead of going up and down the hill, the rows wrap around the hill. The reason we do that is so that when it rains hard and the rain runs off the field, every few feet it'll bump into a row. And then that little row acts like a tiny little mini dam to hold the water back for a few minutes or a few seconds, long enough for it to soak in a little bit. And that way we have less water running off of the field at the end of the storm. And then we also make sure that the water that runs off is a little bit cleaner. In this case, the waterway is not covered with grass, but rather with prairie. So you can see right now, this time of year, there's lots of sunflowers and goldenrod blooming in there. Different times of the year, there are different kinds of flowers that bloom. That prairie has really deep roots and really strong stems and strong roots, and so it's a very good way to hold soil in place and to make sure that the water that leaves the farm that runs down through there is very, very clean.